Hello, everyone. Raymond Moore, Kilted Prepper. How's everybody doing this morning? You're watching Coffee with Ray. Yum, yum, yum. Good coffee this morning. So, how's everybody doing? Good day today. So, interesting thing. Um, I was on my walk and a song came on by Collective Soul called Heaven Let Your Light Shine Down. And it's interesting. I mean, it really motivated me. I was just walking up my hill like crazy, super fast and everything. In fact, I was walking 3.2 miles per hour uphill, so that's a pretty fast pace and everything. And but this song just motivated me like crazy, and I was listening to the lyrics and things, and it really made me think of that we as preppers, what are we doing to let the light shine down? What are we doing to be the light in the darkness? Because right now, so many things are going bad. I mean, we got the issues going on in the Middle East. We have the Ukraine war and everything. I don't know if you paid attention to the news last night, but up in Maine, there was a mass shooting. Some whack job shot up and killed at least 22 people and everything like that. So there's all this bad stuff going on, and it's a dark world, folks. And we as preppers, itchy nose, have a chance to be the light. And I'm reminded as I was walking and listening to that song, that scripture, First Peter 3:15, just kept popping back into my head. And First Peter 3:15 says, "Always be ready to share the hope that's within you in meekness and fear." Now, again, that's kind of Ray paraphrased and everything like that. But what are we doing to be the light? What are we doing to share the hope? And because we as preppers, like it or not, yes, we got it together. We have our beans, bullets, band-aids, and Bibles and everything. We got that going for us. We're working hard on our mental attitude, our fortitude, and grit. And so there's a lot of good things that we are doing in life. And yet, what are we doing to share that light? Now, I'm not telling everybody to go out there and, hey man, I've got all these preps. And no, I'm not saying that. What I guess what I'm asking is, what are we doing to make a difference in our communities? What are we doing to help others, bring newbies in? And it's interesting. I hang out a lot of these preppers groups on Facebook, and newbies will come into the group and will start asking newbie questions. Hey, I'm just starting out, and blah 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 blah, and they get ostracized by the seasoned preppers. Oh, you should have been prepping since 4 years ago. And this, I mean, they just totally slam them. And I think that's a wrong attitude. I think what we need to be doing is helping these people, help them get prepared, teach them all the tricks of the trade, if you want to call it that, and everything like that. Hey Kim, hey Thomas, how you doing? And so I'm looking at all this here, and I'm wanting people to start thinking about, what can we do to help bring in these new preppers? What can we do to show them the way, show them how to do them, how to basically bite off the elephant one bite at a time, and everything? Because being a prepper, especially now in these days and everything, everybody's just trying to do it so fast and things like that, that they just become so completely overwhelmed. And we have a chance, and I've talked about this before, is being leaders in your area. A leader is someone who cares enough to help others. That is basically the definition of a leader. And I always believe in being the spearhead. I always believe being, leaders need to be in the front. That's just the way I've been trained and everything. It's something that we applied a lot in the military and things. We are the spearhead. And so why not start being that spearhead? Why not start being that leader and reaching out and caring for people? and helping them, getting them moving, getting them going, and things like that. And so, hey Karen, hey Holly, how you doing? But it's just been and it's something that Kim says, this is big time wrong attitude. We all started at beginner, no matter how long it was. Yeah, we've all been started out. We all started out as beginners and everything, and we have great information that we can share and cultivate new preppers and everything. Because again, I'm a big believer. I want allies, not enemies. And the more allies that I have, the more preppers that we have out there, I think it would be a better world. And so, for example, I was watching Alaska Prepper this morning, and he was talking about how Israel is telling their people to get 4 months worth of food on hand. And so, what's happening over there in Israel is there's just store runs like crazy. Their food's now being hard to find. Everybody's going crazy and all that other stuff. But if we help people become preppers and everything, that would alleviate these store runs. That would alleviate a lot of that panic buying and everything. Start reaching out and start teaching people how to be preppers and everything. And we have that opportunity right now. We still have that span of time where, because again, I've talked about this before. I think our span of time is shrinking before the true SHTF happens and it really starts to affect us. I'm one who's really looking at a massive recession or even a Great Depression coming into the United States. That's the big thing that I've been prepping for and everything. But we have a chance to start educating people now and helping them get moving, everything, so that and I don't want to say be a burden on society, but at least help them so that they're not going off and panic buying and being crazy and running around like a chicken with their head cut off and everything. So, hey Matt, how you doing, bud? And so I think it's important that we become the light. We, get out there, start being the example, start being the spearhead, and start leading and showing people how to do stuff. Because again, like I said, I've been in these Facebook groups, and it's sad to see these hard-hearted people just slamming these new preppers. And I think that's a completely wrong attitude. We need to be helping them. We need to be lifting them up. We need to be teaching them. We need to be mentoring them and everything. Because again, all of us started out new sometime soon, and did we know it all? No, we didn't. And so, especially now in this time and age where, again, the time is shrinking, we can help people cut corners and get things done a lot faster because we're sharing our wisdom and our knowledge and our expertise as preppers and getting these people going as fast as possible, because then they're not going to be burdens or anything. They're not going to be running out being panic buying and everything like that. We have a chance to share the hope. And so again, 1 Peter 3:15 says, always be ready to share the hope that's within us in meekness and fear. And by doing that, we're building relationships. And what will come out of that, if you start doing this, is you'll start creating a MAG group, mutual assistance group, and being able to start leveraging other people in your community and start working together and everything so that you know who's out there. And this is something that I've been doing in my neighborhood, is doing this by teaching others and helping others. And like my neighbor, I could tell that he was a prepper just, by talking to him. His little Chihuahua has a tactical vest and everything like that. So I pegged him and everything. So what I did is I shared all my books with him, and so, but he's been reading. I was talking to him to this morning, and he was like, "Dude, I'm loving your books. This stuff is really good, great information, and things." So what we can do is start helping our neighbors, start reaching out and everything, and it's just me being on my walks. As I'm walking around, I'm talking to the neighbors, talking to folks. They're all getting ready for work and everything like that. Why not be that leader? Why not make that step in the right direction so that you can start helping folks? And because a leader is someone who reaches out and cares. And we have that chance to do that, because I would rather, again, have allies versus enemies. And so Would love some tips for suburban basement backyard options. I will talk about that. Matt, do me a favor, keep subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to my channel so that you get notified whenever I do go live. And then that way you'll know when I'm doing stuff. But yeah, Matt, I will do that for you. By teaching others, you help them not waste time and money going down the dead end streets. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. By teaching others from our mistakes, we got the t-shirts, been there, done that. And so we can really help people cut corners, save time, save money, and things. And so we have the ability and we have the chance to make a difference in our neighborhoods. And by doing that, by helping others and everything like that, you become a somewhat de facto leader because people start coming to you for the knowledge and things. Why not start teaching classes? Why not start doing things? In fact, a really good group to join, and I belong to them. I'm on their advisory board and everything. It's called PrepperNet, and PrepperNet is preppernet.net. And you go there, and what PrepperNet is doing is helping create mag groups. And they've got something like 70,000, 100,000 members on their website already. And odds are you may have people in your neighborhood already who are part of PrepperNet and wanting to do stuff. I'm the city leader for the Roanoke Salem area. And so I've been working at starting classes and doing things and everything. But the whole key is to share knowledge and help people grow in the prepper arena. And again, you'll help them in a big way because it's our knowledge and wisdom that will give them a jump start versus having to basically reinvent the wheel and things. So that's kind of my message. And it was interesting. The song Collective Soul, Heaven Let Your Light Shine Down. Look it up, listen to it. Great tune. Odds are you already know it and everything. But when I was on my walk this morning, that song came on and it just really spoke to me, motivated me like crazy to walk up that hill really fast and everything like that. And so I thought it was a really good message for preppers today. Not be that closed in, hard-hearted person. Let's open up our doors, let's open up our hearts, and let's start sharing the light, sharing the hope, and become the leaders that we were born to be. And so you can do it. I'm doing it. And, think about how much better life would be. You're going to be making some great friends. You're going to be making some great community people and everything like that. So hit it up, do it today. And yeah, that's kind of my message for today, folks. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, ring that little bell so you get notified whenever I do go live or I do post a new video or anything. And then also consider joining my Facebook group, Kilted Prepper Community. And then we're doing a lot of good things in there, sharing information and so forth. And then other things that you sign up for my newsletter. I've been kind of neglecting that a little bit with everything that's been going on, but I'm going to start jumping back on that and start doing some more articles and writing and helping people and everything through my newsletter and stuff. So jump on that, subscribe to that. And I think I've got something like 400 and something subscribers or something. But yeah, become a subscriber. It's free. And so, but I think it's super important that we become the light. And especially in this dark world that we're living in. And, it's important that, because again, it takes a village, folks. Lone Rangers don't make it. So the more people that you have in your village, in your MAG group, the better you will be. It creates that safety net, not only for you, but it creates a safety net for others in your community and in your MAG group. So share the love, share the hope. 1 Peter 3:15, always be ready to share the hope that's within you. So that's everything, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Not a typical message you would hear from a prepper person and everything. Share the light and things. But I think it's important. I think we need to be exercising this and start learning how to do this more and more so that we can make a better world, make a better neighborhood, make a better MAG group, and so forth. So Raymond Moore, Coffee with Ray. Yum, yum, yum. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. And kilt on, folks.